What's up YouTube? Today I want to show you my Mac Pro 3.1 early 2008. I had a question if it still kind of can handle up in 2014 to real world tasks and performance. So without further ado, I've already ran two Geekbenches, one at 32-bit architecture, second at 64. I did them before the video for two simple reasons. One, recording videos take processing power, so I couldn't get an accurate read. Two, took about 2.5-3 minutes a run, and that's kind of boring to sit and watch. Anyways, so I'm just going to kind of go through them both here. On this side here, so this is my 32-bit run, and then this is my 64-bit run. So on the 32-bit, I had an overall Geekbench score on a single core was 1544. The multi-core was 5042. With 64-bit, we ran at 1663 and 5435. So here's the system information, just to kind of match on both sides. Let's see if I can make this. There we go. Perfect. So I can get more here. So the current operating system is what Apple considers current. I don't update this to betas because this is my main home server. So I have the Intel Xron E5462. It's a 2.8 gigahertz quad core. I've been planning to do the upgrade to the 6 core, but I haven't gotten around to doing that yet. With my memory here, I have 8 gigabytes of 800 megahertz DDR2 fully buffered memory, and then of course I'm not using a Hackintosh. This is an official Mac Pro. So just kind of continuing on here, performance-wise, we can kind of get a breakdown comparing back and forth. Oops, sorry guys. You can pause through, kind of compare as I go through. As for real world performance, I mean, numbers are numbers. I've been asked, you know, how does this really handle up? So I've upgraded my my graphics cards. The Mac Pro, this version of mine came with a NVIDIA 8800 GT 512 megs graphics cards, so dual 2K out. It was quite old, and I upgraded to ATI Radeon 77 and 7800 series. I will do a few more videos on those in boot camp where I can overclock them and actually mine with them. So overall, would I recommend the Mac Pro 3.1 to an everyday computer you know, person? Not really. I would say they're more for enthusiasts, real Mac geeks. I mean, the the early 2008s are at the minimum requirements for the latest operating system, especially with Yosemite, which will run the same requirements as Mavericks. I plan to keep my Mac Pro upgraded, and even if Apple discontinues for the latest operating system, potentially run it for another year. The system overall as a home server, for storage space, video encoding, especially with my dual graphics cards, which I've upgraded, is way more power than any person is going to need. They're sleek, nice looking machine. I've got, you know, the only other thing I guess I would really upgrade would be the USB 3, which I can easily do. I have one more slot available, considering my graphics cards a piece take up 2 slots. So the Mac Pro only has 5 PCI slots out the back, and 4 mine are occupied by GPUs. Anyways, I will do another video more in depth of other performance, you know, video encoding, but that's more specific to what I have in my Mac Pro, so that won't be an overall performance of any kind of Mac Pro in this time. I have noticed that 8 gigs of RAM, I actually go through it quite a bit, so I'm going to be upgrading to 16 gigs here in the near future, and I would recommend anybody who does purchase the Mac Pros to consider a minimum of 16 gigs, especially if you're using these for Xcode development, encoding or anything else. Just make sure you have a sufficient amount of RAM, and also consider the 6-core upgrade, especially if money isn't really an option for you, as the 6-core upgrade really does make a big difference in performance benchmarks. And I'll be make sure to do a lot of videos as I do the upgrade to that, and then the performance afterwards. So keep an eye out for those. That'll be in a later future as they take time and money. But I definitely will continue on with my Mac Pro, keep everybody updated on its current status and how it's doing. So if you're a Mac lover, if you love your Apple products and you'd like to find a really cool machine and you got a little bit of extra money, I've put about 7.5 terabytes internal into this Mac Pro. I've got about $600 worth of graphics into the Mac Pro, and I'm probably looking at another 250 into my memory before I'm up to 16 gigs. So just in considered price, maybe look at what you can purchase. I mean, a Hackintosh, of course, will be way cheaper. PC will be way cheaper, but I just won't spend $4,000 on Apple's new Mac Pro. It's a cool, great design, but I'll give it a couple years when I can purchase one at half the cost, basically. Anyways, thanks for watching and recommending this video too. So watch any of my other videos on my Mac Pro and keep an eye out if you like and subscribe. I promise to do quite a few more on my Mac Pro. I never realized the interest on these machines. I guess not many people have them, so they're pretty popular for YouTube videos, and that's really cool. I'd love to share my Mac Pro and what I can do with it with the world. So anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.